Fuyo, 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 tubusitsi, fagmalano, tanumi.
In the heart of Mindoro, something is quietly growing.
Nangustap to, bukaran ban, mabunggo.
This is the story of land, life, and belief, rebuilt from the ground up.
Labet kuyo.
For decades, the uplands of Occidental Mindoro, the last refuge of the critically endangered Tamaraw, suffered logging, trophy hunting, domestic cattle ranching, and fire, until most of the forest was replaced by grass. Taobuid Indigenous communities inherited the landscape they didn't destroy, with a few wildlife left and scarce resources, but are now asked to protect and to conform with state-made laws. Their way of life is tied to what nature is best at: produce abundance. But what happens when the ecosystem is broken? When the forest is gone?
Sa kaingin talaga hindi maiwasan isimula kay punong tribo hanggang ngayon wala pang pagbabago sa kaugalian ni.
Their traditional practices are trapped in a situation where culture prevails, but in new conditions which prevent it to be as sustainable as before.
The traditional lifestyle of the Taobuid Indigenous people is kaingin. How do you do slash and burn agriculture and hunting gathering when your landscape has been so much degraded that you don't have enough forest cover, enough biomass, enough resources to comply with the need of the community?
In 2021, a small team began an experiment to see if we could reverse this detrimental cycle and restore abundance. We sat with elders, walked the land, and asked, what can we rebuild? We explained our purpose and plans to their tribal leader, but they were suspicious and unsure of our success. In the end, the community gave their blessing, and 5 hectares to begin with, but asked that we don't interfere with their life and don't visit their villages. First, we built a fire break to secure the area. Then, we organized the area where permaculture principles and techniques would be applied. We created mounds, piling biomass coming from surrounding forest to mimic forest soil. Mounds that would become tree islands. Closer to the station, we planted native trees, root crops, fruit trees that would provide perennial food. Around the station, we created vegetable gardens to provide daily food for the rangers and visitors. We built a kubo without nails, cement, or steel. Just bamboo, like before. All this work was the opportunity to train and enhance skills of our team and the rangers. Seed saving, bamboo building, soap making. But restoring the land isn't easy.
Nakita natin na itong lupa, ito yung lupa na taon-taon nasusunog. Halos bibiyak siya, walang soil structure anymore. Yung abo nandito pa yung kulay na galing sa apoy.
The soil was poor, the natural elements hostile. Fire, always a threat. And trust takes time.
Ang mga Taobuid, gusto nila na mapanatili ang kanilang tradisyonal na kultura. Pero itong Iglit, dito sa lugar na ito, ay degraded landscape na. Kaya ang ginagawa namin dito, ay isang pag-aaral kung papaano natin maibalik sa mas mayabong na kalikasan kung saan nabubuhay ang samut-saring wildlife kasama ang mga Taobuid.
Still, the team persisted, learning through every mistake. Today, the mounds are alive. Trees are growing. Insects are returning, and with them, the birds.
So ngayon po, dahil naglaki na yung ating mga puno na itananim ng una, unti-unti na po naming dinadagdagan ito ng mga understory ng mga puno na pangmalakihan talaga. So yan po, kung dati po itong puno na ito, yung kantong klase po dati tananim din namin within the first year. Hindi siya nag-survive, pero ngayon po kung makikita nyo, malaki na siya. Tumataba na siya, hindi na siya namamatay.
Nandito po tayo sa Station 2, kung saan may ginagawa po tayong permaculture na dito ay matatagpuan ang gulayan na magpuproduce ng pagkain sa ating mga ranger na makakatulong po sa kanilang pang-araw-araw na pangangailangan.
We now trade seeds and crops with the Taobuid. Some of them help build, harvest, and regenerate. DENR officials visited and were surprised by what they saw. Even Taobuid elders were impressed and acknowledged that our demonstration was becoming interesting. Thanks to the new support from the UK Darwin Initiative, we have 4 more years to continue and scale up. We will monitor what works, share our findings to DNR, Taobuid, and the scientific community. The consortium will extrapolate the approach to other landscapes where IPs and the Tamaraw must coexist. In the meantime, Station 2 will become a learning site for rangers, students, and other IP communities. Nature takes time, and so does trust. But both are growing here. We restore not just land but dignity, culture, and a future for people and wildlife to thrive together. This is just the beginning.